Hey, it's your girl, Miss Leah.
I'm your girl, Breezy J.
And welcome to the Wind Down. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Yes.
We want to take a quick second to recap last week. Our show was on support.
We had so much good feedback, good feedback.
Yes.
Yeah, so much fun. I think it was like one of the best shows yet.
Yes. We touched on a variety of topics, and yeah, the feedback was
awesome,
amazing. So thank you guys for supporting us in this endeavor with the show. I want to give another shout out to the Beauty Bakery, Tamarick Hill. That's the Beauty Bakery with E at the end.
Yes.
Not a Y. Envision Events. Shout out to you. Fly.org. Courtney Grange is like the mentor, head of that.
Okay.
Yeah, so just shout out to y'all. Oh, also, can't forget our sister.
Oh my goodness, yes. She's like family here. She is WTTS Radio, basically.
I know that's right.
She is
the other half of it.
Exactly. Courtney, Courtney
For
Lee.
her women's network.
Oh my goodness. We definitely want to shout her out. Make sure y'all check that out. It's definitely about women's empowerment, and we're all about that. So definitely check her out.
Yeah.
What is it on Facebook? I think it is. Is it on Facebook yet?
I'm not sure of the information.
Check out Courtney Lee.
Courtney Lee, we'll get you the information.
With a C.
not a Kardashian.
Exactly.
Right?
There you go.
All right. So you want to do the wine?
Yes, let's get into the wine of the day. We have some Beringer Moscato. It's
from
nice
Chile.
And sweet. Exactly. From Chile. It is nice and sweet. So I'm pretty sure we're going to enjoy it. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all get y'all glass, get a bottle. Join us here for the wind down.
Absolutely. So today we want to talk about relationships, standards, and expectations. And before we get into it, I want to shout out our station mate, DH. Yes. He was supposed to be a special guest with us tonight, but he is ill, not feeling well, sick and shut in.
Yes, so please y'all keep him in y'all prayers that he gets, a speedy recovery. It's been quite a while now, so we're just hoping that, he recovers sooner than later for sure. So,
shout out to you, DH. Get well soon.
Yes. And being as though we didn't have a guest here, we did actually get some
male feedback.
Yeah, some male perspective for y'all. We didn't want to have a topic or show on relationship standards and expectations without having the other half.
Exactly.
A man.
Exactly.
We can't just have all women's perspectives up here. So, we definitely did ask a friend of ours some, in-depth questions about his expectations. Yes. About his various expectations and or standards and, what he believes in that and things like that.
So we will input his responses
in between as we touch on that.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So
let's start off with that.
To get into it. How soon is the expectation or standard set in a relationship? How soon do you think?
Okay, I would think that it would be set as soon as possible. Not like as soon as he gets my number and calls me.
I expect you.
Exactly. I don't want to be that chick. The crazy chick. As soon as you call and I'm just like, oh, it took you 3 days to call me. What happened?
I expected you to call me
exactly that night.
You got my number.
Yeah, like no, I don't want to be that like that. But the moment that y'all set boundaries within yourselves that this is more than just, I guess, or you should have standards and expectations, even if y'all just not fucking partners. Like just to be honest, like if you're just having sex with somebody, you definitely should still have some type of standard or expectation. Wrap it up. You're not gonna want to go out here and just be doing with any and everybody and coming back here, with me.
Exactly. So I think, and even to kind of take off what you just said, I think that a standard and an expectation should be set even if you're not in a relationship.
Yes.
I think that it should be a certain, when I get into this relationship, or get into a relationship, this is the standard. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to deal with that, or whatever the case may be. I think once you actually are into the relationship, then you might be able to set your expectations. But I think not in a relationship, you should know what that standard is.
Exactly.
Like you shouldn't get into the relationship and then try to figure out
what's going on. And I want to touch on that because we're saying standards and expectations, and I know some people out there are like, what the hell is the difference?
Very,
in my opinion, standards are like what you set to like basically like at the forefront. These are the rules, not necessarily the rules, but I mean, I guess, you know, these are the kind of the rules to my heart, or the way to get to me and the way to keep me interested. My expectations are more so like, once we get further into it, I'm expecting you to meet those standards. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm expecting you to do whatever it is that you need to do to stay in this damn relationship. I mean,
okay, so I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say is standards and expectations. I'll say that the standard for me is kind of like the foundation, like the foundational, I guess, rules. Like it's a certain standard. They go hand in hand, because I was just gonna say, like, I set the standard, but I don't expect to be treated this way. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. So it's
your standards is the foundation. Right. The expectations is the actual house. That's what brings everything.
Look at you.
That's what puts everything together. You know, so you can't have one without the other. You can't have a foundation without your house. You cannot have a house without foundation. So expectations and standards definitely go hand in hand. Now, I guess, you know, how soon, I guess, you know, I want to ask you, how soon
are the standards and expectations? Again, before you get into the relationship, before we get into a relationship, I'd have the standard. I know that this is what I'm going to deal with. This is what I'm not going to deal with. And that's to me what I think of as a standard. Like, I'm not going to allow somebody to do this, treat me this way, or, you know, that's a standard to me.
Yes.
The expectations, it's hard for me because I have been a go with the flow kind of girl. You know what I mean? Like, I expect you not to treat me wrong. Yes, I expect you not to do this.
But I don't think you voice them as hard as you probably should or could.
I'm working. I'm getting better.
It's always, I'm getting better. We're all a work in progress. We're all a work in progress.
Yeah. So I think that, it's a little hard. It's harder for me to put like a date or to say that this is when these expectations are
need to be set.
It used to be harder. So it's getting, you know, coming around the curve. Exactly. Like, look, this is, you know, I expect this to happen and this to happen. Like, but I'm still very go with the flow. Yeah. You know what I mean? I in the forefront of the relationship, I let it be known the path that I would like to take, where I would like this to go, or early on in the relationship, if I see that this is somebody that I want to actually build with, grow with, pursue something with. This is all that I want at some point.
Exactly.
You lay it all out there, and then, you know, I guess I'll have to be a little better in setting those
going forward. Yeah, but you
timelines. I was gonna say timelines, but I think that's a word that the guys don't like to hear.
Yeah, or timeline. Oh yes, because
we've had this conversation.
We actually had this conversation with the guy, and he did let us know that timelines is something that, you know, most men do not like. They do not like to have a time frame on anything. They do not like you to say you have 6 months to get your shit together. You got 8 months to give me a ring and 10 months to get us a fucking house. Like, they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want you to be able to put your expectations out there, but not put them on a time.
I was gonna say, and that is kind of how I've been. That's kind of how I work. You know what I mean? Like, I let you know what it is, and I don't necessarily put a timeline on it. However, we aren't. I mean, I guess I say stuff out loud and then think about it. And I'm like, wait, I gotta retract, but. You don't have forever to do this.
Right.
I'm not going to put you on a monthly timeline and, you know, we're 3 years in or 4 years in and I expect this to happen then. And then, you know, after we're married for a year, I expect to have a baby, you know, in 6 months or whatever the case. I'm just not like that. But I'm going to put in the forefront, I'm going to put it all out there.
Yeah, then I'm not going to wait forever.
And I'm going to allow you to be the man.
Yes.
And do what you need to do, but I am not going to wait
Exactly.
forever.
And what I think it is, I think that both parties need to sit down, have a conversation, and not necessarily build a timeline, but basically put out expectations, put out that
on both parts.
You know, like if the man wants to get married but just not yet, he needs to express that.
That's
and he
true.
also needs to say that, you know what, that's something I'm working toward. You don't need to just put it out there, yeah, I want to do it, and then think that's okay and move on from it, because then it's just like, because like you say, we could be waiting forever if we allow them to. You know what I'm saying?
And if you don't want to get married, you need to put that on there too.
Exactly, because then we just need to go ahead and call it quits.
I mean, because you can waste somebody's
if that's what
time.
I'm looking for.
If that's if you know that that's what I'm looking for, and that's the end goal. And no, for me at this age, I am dating with a purpose.
Right.
I'm not dating just to. I'm not dating just to
date and just have fun. Not at this point. Yeah.
Not at this point.
Yeah.
But you know, both parties need to, express
that exactly
what the overall expectation of the relationship is, and then I guess build from there.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's
so
good advice. Good advice.
That's my little
little tidbit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now, what are the expectations usually set in a relationship? Like, what do you notice that are usually kind of set in a relationship? What are some of the expectations that I guess are standard? Just to play on words a little bit.
Some expectations that I guess that are set in relationships are, when they should be doing things. So I'm not gonna have sex with you for 3 months. That 90-day rule. Like, that wasn't no coincidence. That was that Steve Harvey.
Exactly.
I probably shouldn't even be shouting him out
not right now. But
that 90-day, window, I'm not going to have, unless he does this, I'm not going to have sex with him for this, this amount of time. Or another expectation is I expect him to, side note. I saw this Facebook post, and it was something about, would you date a man who wouldn't spend any money on you for 90 days?
Oh, so it's like he got to wait out on the
right, and like he's putting, he's putting no. It was a question. Like, I guess it was just like, would you date a man?
But I think that's kind of where it's coming from. That question came from a man.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yes. Okay. Because that man is mad that he had to wait 90 days.
But he might not have to wait 90 days.
But no, okay. That's a good question though. It is a good question coming from a female. I mean, I'm all about fairness. So I'm not going to just be like, oh, well, if that's the woman's standard, or, that's just what it is, and forget the man's standard. Because a man could have a standard that he don't want to have sex for 120 days.
And this man's standard is he is not going to spend any money on you for 3 months. That's the standard.
But to me, that's a little bit okay. My thing is now, unless we're having, even then though, I was gonna say, unless we're dating and like you bring me to your house or something like that, but even still, you're spending some type of money. You gotta buy the wine, you gotta buy the meal.
You better bring BYOB.
But to me, no.
We wouldn't be dating.
That's not exactly, because to me, the reason why you take people out is to get to know them.
And this was my purpose. And I kind of sidetracked us a little bit, but that was my thing. My thing is, if you are pursuing me, there's no way that you're going to pursue and court me.
And that's
or actively pursue me and then not spend any money on me? Dude,
and I'm not talking about going to the mall and getting me a purse, buying me diamonds and jewelry. I'm talking about taking me out, letting me know that you're thinking about me. Even if it's flowers for the day. Like, dang, you can't even spend, you know what I'm saying? Because in 90 days, I think that you would send your lady flowers, just to let them know you're thinking of them. That's the honeymoon stage. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
We done missed the whole damn honeymoon stage because you want to be,
now,
setting a rule that you can't spend money on me.
Right. Like, I think, if you are the pursuer, like, so I say, if I pursued you, like, if you were just this guy that had not necessarily didn't have an interest in me, but weren't pursuing me, you weren't going after me, but I came at you and I let you know my interest. I expressed my interest in you and stuff like that, but you still were like, you know, and I kept pursuing, and then you agreed to go out with me, and you told me that was your standard or that was your rule.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Because I am the one that was really pursuing you.
Yes.
All right, I get that. But you can't actively be dating and pursuing somebody and have that rule. You better be creative.
And that's why I said
creative. Because we are not going to not.
And then how much fun can you have with not spending, like I say, some type of money? Like you say, BYOB, but dang, really? How romantic is that for me to bring my own cooler? Yeah, like, exactly. What in the world? Cookout. Like, ghetto ass cookout. Bring your own food. I can see, BYOB, but yes, I have to bring my own meals now.
You gotta bring my own everything because you're not going to spend any money on me.
Yeah.
So to get back on track, I think that could be a standard. A man not spending any money on a woman. Yeah. Early on, I guess, until he knew what he was getting out of the relationship. I don't know.
I think that
coming from the non-expectation setter.
Exactly right. I think that people, women, sometimes expect things that can't quite get done right then and there. I think that some expectations can be a little bit too forthcoming in the beginning,
or unrealistic.
And so to me, in the beginning, expectations should more so be about kind of sort of the standards of, I don't really think that you should start setting expectations until y'all have really until you've really gotten to that point where it's like, we're going to take things further.
Because you don't know this person. You don't know the workings of this person.
Exactly.
You don't
Why
know
am I expecting anything from you?
And because I don't know
when you're dating someone, I don't think it's fair for you to say, well, I don't expect you to date anybody else. That's if you don't want to date somebody else while we're dating, that's on
prerogative.
You. Exactly. But until we call each other boyfriend and girlfriend,
I know that's right.
Yeah. Do what you want to do. But right on time. So it's like, if you're not doing that, it's just like, to me, I think that is an unrealistic expectation.
That's true.
And we kind of jumped onto a topic we'll talk about later. Mm-hmm. So, but getting back to, I guess, what expectations are usually set in a relationship, I believe it's more so standards in the beginning.
Right. So definitely standards, what it is that you're going to be. Exactly. What it is that you'll pull up with and what you're going to do and not do in a relationship. And, that foundation is laid, laid out.
Yes.
Laid out. Exactly.
Yes.
I was going to ask, I lost my train of thought, but it was about expectations, setting too high of an expectation too soon.
I
think that goes to what you were saying about not really setting the expectation at first.
Exactly.
You set yourself up to get hurt.
Yes. And to me, I feel like you also setting yourself up for that person not to really truly get to know you, because
they see all of your stuff clouding you. I feel like I do this a lot.
It's okay. It's okay. Talking to the people. It's all right. Exactly.
But like all of these they're that's a good point. Mm-hmm. It clouds the opportunity
to get to know them.
They're like, damn, all her expectations in a way. Like, I gotta fight through all of this stuff.
And it's already things that women and men put up walls from previous relationships.
That's true. A lot of people.
The last thing I want to deal with is your early ass expectations. It's just like, don't expect shit from me until and it's funny because we had this conversation, with the friend that we asked, and he said one of the expectations, I guess, for men that some women set is monetarily. The fact that, women expect men to pay bills when a man isn't even living there. Like, really? So every man that comes into your life,
that is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm old school.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, dang, I agree with him on that. Like, that to me is just an unrealistic expectation to believe that somebody is going to pay your bills.
But even when I'm in a relationship, like, it is so hard for me to just be like, "Oh, boo, you got this bill this month."
Exactly.
Like what?
Yeah, come on. Like, unless we're on that level and he's living with you and he is taking up that energy and eating that food, he don't necessarily need to be putting anything toward. Now, if he gives it to you out the
help you,
exactly,
exactly,
he gives it
just
to you out the kindness of his
then
heart,
that's one thing. But I don't expect you to when that my name
is
on that bill.
Exactly. Breezy J is up there. Miss Lee is up there. We
not quite, but
exactly.
yeah.
We don't need that. Yeah. But look, we need to go ahead and take a break. So I guess we're going to go ahead and get into a commercial break. Let y'all chill out, wind down with these music videos that we got going on right here. So stay tuned, keep watching, and we'll be back.
Enjoy.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Wind Down. Be sure to check us out on Instagram, Wind Down Wednesdays, Facebook, Wind Down Wednesdays, and also check out the show's Facebook and Instagram at WTTS Radio and WTTSradio.com. We hope y'all enjoyed those videos. Shout out to Tierra Marie, you know what I'm saying?
Needing a sponsor.
But we want to go ahead and get back into, these expectations and standards.
Expectations and standards.
Yes.
So, do you think that the expectations of men and women differ?
Good question.
Yeah.
Now, because we actually did get the perspective of a man on this as well. See, I told y'all we got y'all. We didn't want to just come in here and give y'all just give y'all our perspective. We wanted to also touch on a male's perspective. So, what he said was that it depends. Yes,
definitely differs.
Yes, it definitely differs, but it also, I guess maybe I'm putting my opinion out there that it depends. But his opinion is that it differs. Exactly. Let me give his straight up, answer is yes, it is different because of, I guess, kind of depends on what a man goes through. He did speak on whether or not if it was a fatherless man, if it was a man who was, raised by just his mother, because those type of men kind of, and I know me and you, we both was like, a little weird, but he would want a woman like his mother. And I mean, in a way, it's especially a mother
not
of
in
a
a
son.
Creepy way.
Exactly. From a mother of a son, I would be very flattered if I ever heard my son say that I want somebody just like my mother. Yeah. But not in a not
anybody
way.
To mother you.
Exactly. And what he said was that to clarify that is that he grew up hearing a lot of people speak very highly of his mother. Her wisdom, how well she is, with communication, with talking, things like that. And what he heard people saying about his mother is the same thing he wanted people to say about his wife. So that was kind of why he, put it out there that it, he would want a woman like his mother. Right. Yeah. So I think that it definitely differs. Now, what do you think as far as from a woman's perspective?
I definitely think that expectations differ from man to woman. As a woman, I think that a lot of times we expect or want more, and maybe not. Let me correct it. I think that we want more. We may want more sooner.
Okay. Yes.
So I think that our expectations. Exactly.
But I mean,
our expectations are different. They differ from a man's because a man might be like, this is what I want.
Right.
But I don't expect it then. I don't expect it now. I don't expect it at this point. Exactly, this is what I guess I want at some point. But with a woman, it's like, oh no, this is what I want, but this is when I want it. I expected to get it then.
And it's funny that you say that because he also spoke on the fact of like with marriage and like wanting, when a man I guess would want to get married versus a woman wanting to get married, the woman has to put that out there in the forefront, not necessarily with being married, but he did state that women, as hard as it is for men to I guess want to accept it or put it out there, that women kind of control the relationship and not in a way exact girls and not necessarily like saying that we put up this poster of the day or of the month and this is exactly what you got to do. You can't go outside of this chart that I've assigned to you. No, it's not like exactly. No, not saying that we run it like that, but if he basically said that if we don't set the expectations and the standards first and put them out there at the forefront, a man is not going to follow.
He has nothing to adhere to.
Exactly.
I mean, I understand, comprehend, and agree with that. You know, like I said, I am kind of go with the flow a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But there is still a standard there, and where I'm not expecting this to happen by then and that to happen by this time, stuff like that. Like, there is an overall expectation, I guess. If we are going to be doing this, then, you know, if we're going to continue to do this, then at some point,
this is what we're going to do.
Right.
Yeah, this is what's going to happen.
But if you don't set that standard, or you don't put that expectation out there, even for what you want overall, how will he know? Yeah. Exactly. He's going to be good.
Some women really do believe that men are psychic, or he's my
foolish.
Man. He should know me. So not necessarily that he's psychic, but that he should know me. He should know what I want.
No. Do you ever really? And this is something that I hope you don't lose your train of thought. Do you ever really know what somebody else wants? Do you ever really know?
I think that it does. Where it does, I guess, make the statement true, is that if we're repeating some of the same cycles, it's a problem. Because if we've done repeating some of the same patterns, it's a problem. Because if we've been through this 2 or 3 times, and I've had this conversation with you, and I told you the last 2 or 3 times that I did not like that, and you continue to do that same BS, it's going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like that is when I feel like you should know that I was going to have an issue with that. We've been through this before. You know
at that point, you should know that.
But not if it's new. If this is a brand new situation in your relationship,
right?
Sit down, talk it out. This is what I don't like. This is what I don't feel good about that situation. Whatever. This is how it can change. Standards. Yeah. Yes.
Exactly. Now, while we're on standards, I already know the question is, are standards too high in a relationship? Now, I mean, I already know that a lot of times it could be yes and it could be no. You know, it could be yes and it could be no. But how do you assess a super high standard? And I'm going to answer my own question. Tiara Marie and this sponsor. Right?
Exactly. When you're looking for a sponsor, you're looking for somebody to take care of you. That is just too high of a standard. But picking back to before the commercial break, when I said that the gentleman we spoke to had said that to me that's also a too high of a standard and an unrealistic standard. You cannot expect somebody.
That was my next question.
Yeah, to be able to just provide. And it was something that he said that stood out to me, was that it's not a man's job to provide your every need. Yeah, it is. I believe it is a man's job to provide. I do believe that, but not my every need. Because at some point in time, I have to be able to provide for myself and be okay with me. Because that man, Lord forbid, when we get old, if he leaves before me, I have to be content with.
But
being
I think that you also, I think that you also have to show that you can provide and things like that for the possibility of marriage. I don't think, does a man want to marry a woman that can't show that she can provide for herself, and not necessarily always financially? If
with children,
exactly. If
I'm not
going. If I was a man, I'm not going to marry you if I see that you can't.
You're not bathing my kids every night. But you're not helping them with their homework. Their hair ain't done. I'm like, dang, it's certain.
But if you can't show that you can do this for yourself, I don't expect you to be able to do it for anybody else.
Exactly. You
know what I mean?
Exactly. Because and it's funny you said that, because I think that, piggying back on when you should set standards. We actually had the conversation about, setting standards at certain times. And say, for instance, okay, you engage to somebody who you've never lived with. And then all of a sudden it's time to move in with this person and he dirty as hell, or vice versa. She dirty as shit. She got dirty ass tampons in the bathroom. Bitch, flush them joints. They go in the toilet. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Dirty cracking up.
Dirty ass boxes in the middle of my floor. And
this is a sensitive subject, y'all.
It really is, because I don't understand is how I was coming to your house on a regular and your
never
shit
saw
was spick and span. And as soon as Mr. Clean out this bitch, you know what I'm saying? And as soon as I come over, you know what I'm saying? You go to fucking, I don't even know what's the dirtiest thing you can have. Like, it's just dirtiness. And it's just like, and I
you felt like you got bamboozled.
I got bamboozled. And I said that to the guy, and he said that, it's
Oh gosh, I cannot.
But no, it's like, sir, it was like,
It's
you know,
true.
it was clean, I guess, because I was coming over or whatever. Like, what the hell? So you had enough time to pick up them dirty drawers before I came over for date night, but you ain't got time to pick that shit up when I done came home from a hard days of fucking work. Okay, like I'm tired. I don't want to see drawers all on the floor unless they're in piles getting ready to be washed. You see what I'm saying? Like, then put them damn clothes all on the floor because my man about to wash some clothes. But I mean, what the hell? So, you know, I think in a way, standards can seem high to some people, but sometimes, you know, we got to set those things in the beginning because, bruh, don't be
Breezy J, standard number 1. Don't leave dirty drawers in the floor,
exactly.
especially if you didn't do it when we dated.
That is not. That's it. And we, you know, had a conversation about how didn't you say every time a lot of men say when they get married, what do they say?
When they get married, once they get married, it's this flip or switch. The woman changes,
and that's the way the man changes. He was clean as hell. He was cooking you dinner when you were coming over for them little late night dinners.
He has dirty underwear on the floor, and he
don't cook. He won't even do the dishes after I done fucking slaved in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? So this is real relationship problems, isn't it? Like, come on, guys, help me out. Let us
I don't
know
if I'd rather have the dirty drawers problem or cheating issue.
Cheating issue?
I know that's probably not even a good comparison.
Put them dirty drawers all over the floor, boo boo.
And then that standard goes out the window, right?
Shit. Exactly.
Okay.
That's the standard. Exactly. I would rather have your dirty drawers on my floor than a dirty female's drawers on my floor that are, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
That's true.
Or in my bed.
That was wrong.
Car,
that was not a good comparison at all.
Yeah, but you
got well.
Yeah, yes. So we definitely want to hear from y'all. We want to we want to know what y'all think about relationship standards and expectations. From both the men and the women.
Exactly. You know? So hit us on our Facebook page, Wind Down Wednesdays. We also have a group that we want you all to join. It is The Wind Down. It's a closed group.
And it's on Facebook for people that don't know. Like, what
exactly.
Group?
What a group.
It is
a group
Facebook.
on Facebook where we kind of have the conversation. You know, we ask you the questions. We want to hear from you. We can hear from you directly, right? Instantly.
Yes,
so,
and we can respond instantly.
Exactly.
So let us know what y'all think about this topic tonight.
Exactly.
And because we definitely want to hear from y'all.
Exactly.
So I want to kind of go ahead and get into our wind down. Yeah, because I think we're gonna
spend some time on it.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what was it? A few weeks back, I guess. The Toya and Memphis.
Like a couple weeks
what
ago.
Happened? Okay, it was.
I was watching this show. Well, I saw advertisement for this show called Untying the Knot. And the advertisement, I saw it like all on Facebook. They were talking about how, of course, Toya and Memphis are divorcing.
Okay, right.
But they also mentioned how she gave him hall passes. He got 8 hall passes a year. You might need to take my glass too.
I ain't gonna finish all this in front of y'all.
8 hall passes a year. 8 hall passes to cheat. No questions asked. Nothing like that. Like nothing like that. And that was that. And then just a couple days ago, Monique, another one, has come out with this. Not necessarily Monique, Precious Monique, like yes. Monique.
Oh, time out. Precious
Queen
Monique,
of comedy,
though.
but I'm just saying that's like the thing that popped in my mind because that was
so funny though.
That was just such a role for her.
Okay, yeah.
So that's what popped out. No judgment.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. Shout out to Precious. Go ahead. Gabourey to the Bay. Go ahead. Watching the pie tonight, y'all. 9:00.
No, that's right. So yeah, she's another one that kind of allows her husband to cheat. But let's just talk about the hall passes. I think that's a new terminology.
Yeah,
the hall
pass. Exactly, in a relationship.
I thought you only got that in school.
You feel me? I thought you only got that shit in school.
Well, producer said that the terminology is not new. I ain't hip.
I know that's right.
I didn't hall pass.
Like, who does that?
Like,
what
I know
awards
like
you
pass to cheat,
a hall pass? What do you
do
exactly? What do you do so great that you get a hall pass.
That I get to be your wife and you get to have somebody else.
Exactly.
Knowingly.
And yes.
And I don't necessarily know who it is, but you ate a year?
But does she get the
No,
hall pass?
She does not. She does not.
Wow.
And I don't know if it was her standard that was
and that's
set.
exactly why it's important to set standards and expectations.
Right.
And it's also very important to, kind of like know your worth. Because if you're going to be out there with your 8 hall passes, bruh, you best believe Breezy J got about 8 to 10 as well. I'm not like that's the thing, and I don't know. That's the only way I can see it working.
Exactly, is if I get to do the same thing. But it sounds like I don't know if it was a standard set on his part or hers.
Okay,
because it sounds like he wants this non-traditional marriage.
Okay,
and maybe she obliged to try to make it work, but I can't. This is my husband.
Yeah.
8 hall passes a year. Say that's 1 a month.
What the
so
world?
Up until August.
That's
every
exactly.
month he doing
but you know what that means? All them little good old holidays.
Oh my!
He gonna be all yours, girl. So I mean, that's no excuse. But
I need all. What about Valentine's Day?
Exactly.
President's Columbus Day.
Yeah.
Veterans Day is
not something that we would necessarily right unless you're a Marine.
But I'm just saying,
or somebody somebody that might be an important.
That's true. But
let me put on my sailors. Boo! Let me appreciate you.
I took it back because that's in November, and
okay.
If he has 8 hall passes and he uses 1 a month,
and maybe it's not on holidays. Maybe that's an exception to the rule.
That's a ridiculous rule.
It is.
But what for me, marriage is not this sacred
thing anymore.
Union.
Exactly.
Everybody's trying to, and of course you have to, I guess, make your marriage. I think
for
overall work for you,
mm-hmm.
but. That's adultery. Whether you pardon it or not.
And if I wanted to have hard feelings 1 month, I could really take your ass to court and get everything.
Regardless of if I said you would do it or not.
Exactly.
True.
You're the only one with the damn hall pass. So for real, it might be smart on Toya's end to be able to go and get some cash. But no, I'm just playing. No, but seriously, that to me is dumb.
That's ridiculous.
That's dumb to me.
But
you can't. I mean, I'm not going to say it's dumb because, like I say, I can see it working.
To me,
that's why I can see it working if we're both parties.
But he's jealous. He's going to get jealous. He's jealous. He's a man. Not saying all men jealous, but 9 times out of 10 about your wife, you're not going to be diddling my wife.
Exactly.
No,
digging in. No.
Exactly. So. I can do this. I can go ahead. No questions asked. I can go ahead and do this, but you can't because you're my wife.
Yep, exactly. That's crazy. Yes.
No way.
Yes.
No way. So, I guess my question is, what type of tone does that set for the relationship?
It leaves the door open. That to me, threesomes and that goes along with threesomes and open relationships. To me, that leaves the door open for so many other problems. There are so many things and issues and problems that a married couple have
with
to deal
nobody
nobody
else in the mix.
With just them two. I mean, the fact I gotta be with you for the rest of my life is a problem I have to adhere to alone.
That's a problem.
No, I'm joking.
It's a problem you married the wrong one.
Exactly. But no, we got enough issues and problems to deal with. Exactly. Yes. To then open the door and allow that woman or that man to come in, and you come home one day from work and you ain't even know homeboy, homegirl was upstairs earlier. Digging in your wife. Yeah, come on. What in the world? I thought I was going to get something when I came home.
You tired now.
Exactly. Dang. Now I got to wait a few hours. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was ready. I was getting ready in the car on my way home from work.
And your music playing.
You know what I'm saying? I was in the mood. Put my smell goods on. Got my lingerie under here. Shit, I'm ready. And now all of a sudden it's this person's in my house. So
now I think that's I don't agree with the hall passes at all, or the hall pass is cheating. Yeah. It's a pass to cheat. I don't agree with that. But if I did, you better believe better not be in my house. In my house.
Exactly.
You don't have to say a house, and I'm like, Ain't no, it's
you're
no
not gonna
way.
be. Yeah, you gotta
That
buy
is
that
like
chick.
the
But then
utter disrespect.
if he's getting a hotel room, that's still money coming out of your household to pay for this chick.
True.
Yes, go to her house. Exactly.
And now I sound like I'm pardoning this. I don't agree.
No, I don't. The only way that I agree is if it's for both parties, and not even not in my relationship. I'm talking about because I don't believe in it all.
Disclaimer:
there will be no hall passes in my relationship.
No, it just doesn't make sense. My thing is, you guys shouldn't be together.
No.
Like, if you guys want to continue to see other people or have sex with other people, like, why not be? Why marry me and kind of like take me to yourself? And still want to do this. That's that cake and eat it too.
Yeah, costume stores. I'm saying my boo can eat his cake and eat. I mean, have his cake and eat it too. Because like I said, I could be.
Well, he gonna be eating the same cake. But yeah,
no, not. That shit gonna be different every time, girl. This shit gonna be what is it? Strawberry blonde one day, chocolate the next.
Carrot.
You know exactly. Carrot cake. Exactly. It's gonna be Patti LaBelle. We go ahead. I think he wasn't no Patti LaBelle pie one night, but
it might have him singing like that.
Exactly. Did you see that? That was hilarious.
It was super.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
But him singing like make you turn into
exactly.
Oh, but if the pie turns him into Patty, he might not.
And no, I don't know. That's why I say I don't think he want me to eat Patty's pie or even giving him some of Patty's pie at the end of the night. Not at all.
Negative.
But yeah. So look, let's take a break right here. We're gonna go ahead and introduce y'all to our song of the night. So y'all go ahead and check out this video that we got for y'all, and we will be right back.
Welcome back to the Wind Down. Be sure you are following us on Instagram at Wind Down Wednesdays. Also on Facebook at Wind Down Wednesdays. Follow our group on Facebook called The Wind Down.
Yes.
For all like the up to the minute.
Yes.
Conversation about the show.
Details, all of that.
Exactly. Also be sure to check out WTTS Radio on Facebook and Instagram as well. In addition to the website, WTTSradio.com.
Yes.
So we're gonna
wrap
up
the wind
down.
Yes, where we were discussing the Myth Hits and Toya Hall Pass, Monique Hall Pass, and whoever else got Hall Pass.
Hall Pass denied.
Exactly.
No, you don't get no signature on it. Exactly. We had the little green ones with the signature.
Exactly.
No signature.
No. Stamped for not approved.
No, that's right.
That's just how we feel about the whole Hall Pass situation here at the Wind Down.
Let us know from you. Yeah, we want to hear.
Hit us up on our group, the Wind Down, and let us know what y'all think.
Hall Pass is acceptable in your relationship.
Exactly.
In a marriage.
I'm about to say in a marriage, not just in a regular old boyfriend girlfriend relationship. Right. Which is that's fine too. But yeah, we're talking marriage, long term, life term commitment here. Is that okay? Or if it's not, are you married and you want to have a damn Hall Pass? Hey, hit us up. Let us know. Maybe we can help you get one. But
I don't condone the Hall Passes. I am not going to advocate for you.
I don't condone it either. I'm joking. But yeah. So I mean, today we were talking about relationship standards, relationship expectations. If you missed it, oh man, I mean, it was a good one. So
you missed something good.
Missed something good. But we, just want to wrap it up here. We just talked about how men and women differ in a relationship as far as their standards, unrealistic standards,
too high
of expectations and standards.
Yeah.
So definitely check us out on WTTSradio.com if you did miss it for, continuous updates or information or where you could check us out. After this.
Absolutely. So should I get into Miss Leah's last words?
Yes, that's that little section we like to call Miss Leah's last words. She basically gives y'all a motivational quotes to hold on to for the week.
Yes. So again, Steve Maraboli is my man. I don't know who this dude is.
Exactly. He come out with the best quotes.
He is on point.
Yeah.
So from him today, we're going to say, if you put up with it, you're going to end up with it. Set the standard you want and don't settle for less.
Awesome.
Awesome,
That is
right?
perfect. That ties in everything that we were talking about today. And that's what we like to do here on the Wind Down. We like to tie everything.
And we like it
yes, to come full
come
circle.
together.
Yes, exactly. So definitely we hope that y'all enjoyed today's show.
Yes,
we want to thank y'all for joining us. If y'all got some more wine, don't stop here.
Yeah,
y'all go ahead and keep on drinking. Because we
y'all.
definitely will.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we will definitely see y'all next week on the Wind Down. Check us out.